Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunity. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Hi, welcome to the Swing Trading Show. It's 12:30 Wednesday, June 14. U.S. market are completely flat at an hour and a half from the decision of the FOMC that the decision will probably be to increase the rate hike, like we said all day long this week. But what will be important, it's still the allocation of Janet Yellen. Today, the allocation start at 2:30, and they will have questions from the journalist also. So it's where the market will really start to take a direction. Today, Nasdaq, it's flat. Dow Jones, it's new all-time high, but it's flat. And the SPY is a little bit weaker. It's all about the energy sector and the oil. The oil is down 2.6%, 44.71. So we're lower than the $45. It was an important support. It was again the oil inventory that showed a decrease of 1.7 million, but the market was expecting more. It's the reason why it's down. TSX, it's the index that is the weakest one, 152 points down. We're lower than the important supports of 15,250. So this is what we will have to monitor today. If we close lower than 15,250, it could be very negative for the TSX because it will be a clear breakdown. Will break the trend, and the next stop could be approximately 1,000, not far from 1,000 less. We could also stop at the last resistance, and it will be approximately 300 points. So we have room to go down. The mining sector is probably the more interesting right now because it's very, very not far from a breakdown on the mining sector. We are just waiting the FOMC to not change sector too fast. If we have a rebound after that. Venture did not move at all. TS60, it's a breakdown also. 40, we have a lot more supports. And 20, it will all depend on the gold and the energy and the mining in the afternoon. So look at the whole 924. When we look with the weekly chart, we see that we break the major support. So you could trade HOD, ERY, energy sector, bearish. But if you want to day trade the sector or the stock, think about at 2 it will start to go. It could change direction rapidly. So I still suggest that you don't trade until the FOMC because it's just in an hour and a half. If we look at the gas, did not move. The gold is interesting, but we opened there and we are completely flat since the beginning of the day. I'm pretty sure that the gold will move at 2:30 p.m. Silver is in rebound. US dollar is still weak. Euro is strong. And we have the Canadian dollar who decreased since beginning of the day, since 10:30, because of the oil inventory that were very weak. So if we look at the TLT, IEF, this is all the stock that trade inversely from the bonds rate in the States. So when TLT is up, the bond rate are lower. So this is what is important right now. It's a very, very strong quote. What's that mean? That means that the market expect the Fed or the Janet Yellen to comment about the economy that is not accelerating right now, but it's probably more weakening in the last couple of weeks. We had the job report that was weak in the last two of the three last two of the three reports. We also have today the retail sales that were down 0.3% for the month of May on a monthly basis. That was very weak. It's the reason also why the gold was strong this morning. And so this is what will be important. How Janet Yellen will speak about the economy for the next 6 months of 2017. Do she believe that we will have a third rate hike? The market was pricing a rate hike yesterday at 50%, the third one. Now it's at 33% because of the retail sales that were weak. So if the market seems to suggest that we will just have two hike of the rates in 2017 instead of the three that the Fed members speak about it since the beginning of the year, it's mean that the stock like financial, industrial, could all be a little bit weaker after the FOMC announcement. Mining also, we saw the mining are very weak right now. And the gold stock, silver stock, utility, real estate could continue their rebound or accelerate on the upside, because the less rate hike is positive for utility and REIT stock that have a lot of debt and that their debt are affected by the bonds rate. So this is it. When we look at our sector in Canada, we are at zero in the upward cycle, and bearish cycle we have technology and energy. I'm not a big fan of shorting energy stock. I still think that we don't have a lot of potential. If we look at the last breakdown on June 7, last Wednesday, we never got lower except for today, and if we have short there, we will not be able to take a profit today. I think the best short point were there, and there. If you have energy stock, you should just be sure to have taken a profit and wait to see. And if we break the trend, you close. But if we don't break, you keep it. But I'm not a big fan of opening new position and the energy. But it's in the neutral sector that we could have a lot of sector that could change direction after the FOMC. Industry, telecom are weak too. Healthcare are weak. Financial are weak, and mining are the weaker. So if we look at the mining sector, you should have closed your position that you have open on June 8 on First Quantum. Yesterday it was a breakdown. On Hudbay, you could close yesterday or today. Same for London Mining, Northern Dynasty. You need to be careful if you have opened a position on June 5th. If we break at $2, you should close the position. Turquoise Hill, it's a breakdown today. And the best one for a breakdown, it's Tech Resource. Tekla, we have a lot of room on the downside right now. I think for the moment it's the best stock with opportunity to short it. What I don't like is that it's like the 1, 2, 3, it's the fourth day in a row that the stock is negative. It's tough to see a nice exit point. I prefer tech in the States. I think it's a better neutral formation in the States. I think we could close the position around 18.50, so it's still $1.40, $1.50 approximately. So it's a bigger loss than most of the time. So we'll have to monitor a stock like that. But it's probably one of the best stock today. And when we look at our breakdown, most of the breakdown are in the energy sector. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. When we look at the energy in the States, we're back in a bearish cycle, but we have the important supports there that we could rebound. So I don't see a lot of opportunity on the energy stock for today. So in the gold stock, we still have a lot of stock that are in a nice neutral formation. So if the stock breakout on the FOMC. I think they could have entry points on B2 Gold, Alacer Gold, Alamos Gold, Premier Gold. I like also Osisko Mining, Richmond Mine. If it's go higher, could be also interesting. And it's the small cap that are better than the big cap right now, and the energy and the gold sector. If we look at the finance, it's a correction. Most of the stocks stay in the upper trend. Only it's got TD. We had a big support, so it's only the BMO that is in a breakdown right now. It's the one that was rebounding the less. So now it's in breakdown. So we will go to the pause right now. After I will answer the question that we had, and it will be mostly done. Honestly, I think you should just wait after we move on from the FOMC and from the allocation. Don't trade. If you have Canadian stock on the upside, be ready to close it if we accelerate after the announce of the FOMC and after the Janet Yellen speech. Should we go to the advertisement? I answer the question, and if you don't have any other question, the show will be over.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
I bought MXL at 16 cents on May 26, so she opened the position there. She was expecting the stock to go to 19, like there and there when they move. The stock go lower to 14. Right now, I will wait. I think that the gold could push this afternoon with the FOMC. I don't expect Janet Yellen to be, I expect her to be dovish about his comment on the monetary policy and things like that. So I think we could have kind of a rebound in the stock. I don't think it's a stock that could be affected a lot by the FOMC, but at the same time, if gold rebound, I think the stock could go at least at the price you paid. If you have the impression that it will not break, you close at the price you paid or around 15.5 cents. But for the moment, I will wait. But if the stock go to around 13.5, 13, I will close. And PLI to the PLI. No, there's no reason to sell PLI. It's still on its support. It's a stock that doesn't go in the good direction, but the $2, $1.99 are strong. It's just not the time to open a position until we break around 210, 27, and 210 when we will break clearly the downtrend. But it's not the time to sell the stock right now. So if we look at the market for the moment, the US stock are still completely weak. We have the impression that we could go higher on the Dow Jones and on the SPY. TSX, it's down 153 points. We try a rebound. I think the next direction will be important. If we go lower, I think we will make new low. If we rebound, we could start a small rebound on the TSX. So the stock that will have to be monitored this afternoon are energy, mining, gold. I think mining could be the most interesting sector on the downside, and I think that gold could be interesting on the upside. We have a lot of stock in our neutral formation that I have show you. The small cap and the gold could be interesting. I suggest you to wait until after 2:45, 3 p.m. just to give Janet Yellen the time to give her allocation and the market to react to it. If you want to listen to it, You could watch CNBC on the TV, or probably also on the internet. They most of the time broadcast these events. So have a nice afternoon. See you next week at 12:30.